Hello, friends, and welcome to Little Bean's Garden, located in Pomona, California, Zone 10A, established in 2015. My name is Sule, and I will be your host for today. Hello, today is February 21st, 2024, and today I will be planting my sugar pie pumpkin seeds. Let me get these out of the bag and show you what they look like. If you have followed my channel for some time, then you know that these are seeds that I harvested from my garden. This is what they're looking like. They're looking absolutely beautiful and healthy. I am going to be planting 2 seeds in each of our little pots. I have 8 pots, and that should be more than enough for me to plant in my garden. I plant more than I need, so normally I would say I would be okay with 5, but I plant more just in case some don't make it. If you have been gardening, you know that happens. All right, so let's go ahead and put 2 seeds. Aren't they beautiful? 2 seeds in each of the little pots. We'll do one together. Let me bring you up close. We are going to be working on this pot. So let's go ahead and get our 2 seeds. And let me show you here. These are pretty decent sized seeds. Aren't they looking great? Okay, so here is 1. And here is 2. And if you notice, I am planting them a little separated just in case they both germinate. I can get 2 plants out of this little pot. Okay, after you plant your seeds, then all you want to do is make sure that you cover that seed completely. You don't want to leave the seed exposed to the elements. And she's looking nice and pretty. Let me get the rest of the 7 little pots done and I'll bring you right back. All right, friends, so all the little pots are done. I have covered each one of the little seeds to make sure that they are not exposed to the elements. And one thing I want to say or give a little disclaimer, I am starting these seeds in my area in my garden early because I will be putting these pots in the little greenhouse that I have. I put a video up recently about my greenhouse that I recently purchased because the one I had before, it was smaller and it was ruined already. Anyways, so these are going to be going in the little greenhouse, and if you are familiar with greenhouses, they are kept pretty warm. They keep your plants pretty warm. Germination is fast because it's warm in the greenhouse. If I were to be starting these sugar pie pumpkin seeds outside, I would typically start them the 2nd week of March. That is just me and what has worked for me in my garden. Anyways, just wanted to give you that information because I don't want somebody that lives near me goes and plants them outside and wonders why they didn't work. You know, for me in my garden, in my area, outside the 2nd week of March, and in the little greenhouse around the 3rd. Normally around Valentine's Day is when I would put them up in the little pots and then in the greenhouse. Valentine's Day, but I didn't have time. Anyways, the last thing to do is to put our little plant labels, because you think you're going to remember, but you don't, you know, and that's normal. We plant so many things throughout the growing season that we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna remember because this pot looks like this, or I put it in this place, and when when it's come to identify what is in the little pot, you're like, I should have used those plant labels. I'm not gonna water them because the soil, the potting mix, the potting soil, it's a potting soil. This one's not potting mix. Potting soil is already moist. All right, once they have sprouted, I can't talk today, sorry. Once they have sprouted, I will bring you guys back and give you an update. All right, see you guys later. Today is March 9, 2024, and I wanted to give you an update on the sugar pie pumpkin seedlings. They are doing absolutely beautiful. They are growing very, very fast. They're looking very nice and healthy. and I need to separate them soon. So I will bring you back soon to separate them because I want to get 2 plants out of each pot that has 2 seedlings in them so that they have room to grow. I might up pot them to a bigger pot because this is small for 2 pumpkin seedlings, but even for one it's a little bit small. So yeah, they're looking really nice, very healthy. It has been raining and it has been cold here, but since they are kept in the greenhouse, they are looking beautiful. Right now I just took them out of the greenhouse so that they can start getting used to the weather and the environment they're going to be in for the rest of their growing season. But they're gonna go back in the greenhouse because it's just too cold at night. Today is March 16, 2024, and today I am going to up pot our sugar pie pumpkin. They are growing pretty good. They're looking nice and healthy, but they need to get out of these little pots. Check this out. They're already at the bottom, already trying to get out of this pot. So they're definitely ready to be up potted. I'm not ready to put them in the garden yet. And I know that pumpkins don't like to be messed around with their roots, but I'm just not ready to put them in the garden yet. So I'm going to be putting them in a bigger pot where they will be getting more nutrition and they will have more room to spread their little roots. And I am trying out a new microphone that I purchased. I thought it was a great time to invest. I've been doing YouTube for a while now, so I thought it was time to invest in a microphone to get better sound quality for you guys watching my videos. And if you're watching my videos, thank you so much. You know what? You don't know how much that means to me. I truly appreciate it and value your friendship. All right, let's get this show on the road. So I have prepared several of these pots. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 pots here ready. I'll be doing more, but for now, I'm going to focus on these 8 because I don't want all my plants to die because they're squished in the little pots. So here they are. These are the pots that I have ready. We're going to do one together. All right, I have brought you up close and personal, and we're going to do one together. To these pots, this is soil that I purchased at the garden center, and the only thing I added is a little bit of azomite and a little bit of azomite. Oh yes, and a little bit of fertilizer. Okay, so I'm going to take the most beautiful ones, the ones that look the most beautiful. To me, it's these, the ones that I showed you before. They are huge. They look really healthy, and they're kind of separated. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there we go. They're kind of separated, so I think this will be easier for me to divide them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze around the pot, squeeze around the little pot. Then I'm going to 2 fingers in between the little plants, and then I am going to pop it out. And check this out, they were already getting root bound. They were ready to be out of this pot a while back, but I just haven't had time. I've been working, and but nothing to worry about. We're just going to tease the little roots. Let me see. I don't think you guys can see properly. Let me back you up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me put my glove back on because I really don't want to get a lot of dirt. I'm going to cook later. Okay, so we're going to try to, we're going to tease them apart as gently as possible, trying not to disturb the roots as much as possible. And here's one. This is the one that I am going to plant in this pot. Let me see if you guys can see. Yep, you can see. All right.
So we have the little root ball. I'm going to try to plant it as they were in the little pots to that same level. I don't want to plant it way too deep. I want to keep it at around the same level as it was in the pot. And I'm trying to be as gentle as possible because these plants, pumpkin, zucchini, cucumber that I know of, they don't want their roots to be messed with very much. So I try not to mess with the roots as much as possible. All right, let me get the rest done and I'll bring you right back. All right, friends, so there they are, nice and happy and healthy in their new pot. The last thing I'm going to do for today is I'm going to water them in. And it's been raining here for a couple of days, but as you know, the soil in pots gets really dry very fast. So I am going to go ahead and mist them first because when you have new planted pots, you don't want to go extremely rough with them with the water. Remember, they have been, uprooted from their home that they have lived since they germinated. So you don't want to be too rough with the water. You want to be as gentle as possible. So first I mist them and then I will lightly shower them, and I won't use a lot of pressure, and I'll move my hose back and forth so it's not too direct, too harsh on the little plant. And as you can see, we're not being harsh and they are pushed down a bit, but it's okay. So I'm not going to water them intensely today. I will go ahead and keep coming every other day to water them to make sure that they are happy and healthy with the water. And I have about 2, 4, 6 other plants for the sugar pie pumpkin, but I wanted to make sure that I up potted some. I don't have any prepared soil for the other ones, so I'll do that at a later time. Well, anyways, friends, I will keep you guys posted.
Today is April 2nd, 2024, and today is the day I will be up potting some of the sugar pie pumpkins. I have made some room in my garden and I think they're ready to be up potted. So let me go ahead and get you on the tripod so we can up pot these together. All right, friends, so I do have this pot that is gonna have two, that pot that's gonna have two, my naughty little kibbles, and this pot right here that's going to have only one. I know that I'm not supposed to crowd them, but I have a very small garden, so I have to make as much use of my space as possible. So let's go ahead and plant this one together. Let me bring you up close and personal. All right, friends, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little hole right here so that we can put our little plant right there. And I'm sorry about this. This one's being naughty. It does not want to go the other way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to squeeze the sides so that I can get this beautiful looking pumpkin plant. And look at that. Wow, look at these roots. They look absolutely beautiful, not root bound at all. So let's go ahead and put her in. Okay, she is sitting nice and beautiful. Let's put our plant tag. I'm gonna try to stand her up a little bit by adding some soil around her. Hopefully she can cooperate. And there she is. She's looking so beautiful already. All right, let me get the rest done and I'll bring you right back. All right, friends, so I am done potting these. I was gonna do two in that one, but I decided not to do that. I don't want to risk it. I want to give them the best chance possible
to give me some beautiful, delicious pumpkins. So they're gonna be one in each of the pots. I'm gonna get more soil for that one and some other pots so that I can, you know, up pot the rest that I have. I'm trying to get at least 6 plants in my garden, so we'll see. But for now, I can only do these 3. In the weekend, I will go and buy more soil, and then I can up pot the other ones. All right, guys, I will keep you posted. Today is May 25th, 2024, and I wanted to give you an update on the sugar pie pumpkin plants. They are looking super nice, super healthy, and I forgot where I saw the little pumpkins, but there is about I forgot where the little pumpkins are, but in this little jungle there is about 3 pumpkins growing, and the plants, as you can see, are looking nice and healthy. So that is the update. They are looking very, very good, and some of them look like maybe they're getting too much water, like that one. It looks a little bit yellow, but for the most part, they are looking super nice and healthy. All right, super quick update. Once I find the little pumpkins, I'll bring you back and give you another update. Today is June 18, 2024, and today I will be harvesting my first little sugar pie pumpkin. This one is technically ready, but I am not going to harvest this one because I am saving this one for seed. These purple little bags, tell my family they cannot cut these. I've also told them not to cut the one I want to cut with you on camera. So let me put you up in the tripod and I'll bring you up close. All right, friends, so this is the one that we'll be harvesting. It's pretty small, but it's not puny, but it is small. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything is good. We eat anything that comes from the garden. Let me put you a little bit closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And this one out of the way. And there you get a better look at our small but beautiful sugar pie pumpkin. And I'm gonna cut it a little bit up high on the little, I don't even know what that's called. But anyways, all right, friends, so this is the little sugar pie pumpkin that we are harvesting for this year, 2024. It is absolutely beautiful, but as I showed you before, the other one is the one that I am saving or waiting to save the seeds from. You can put these on your counter and they will continue to mature. They will last you, even if you cut them already orange, they will last you a long time on your counters. This one will probably last me till Thanksgiving. I have harvested them in June and July, and they do, they do last me until Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving I get to make pumpkin pie. 2 years ago I made pumpkin pie from my harvested sugar pie pumpkins, but I was not educated enough, so my pies turned out really, really wet. This year I am ready. We're ready for war, to go to sugar pie pumpkin making war. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed harvesting this little pumpkin with me. She is so beautiful. I am so in love with these. They're just so pretty. I mean, check that color out. I'm pretty sure the video doesn't do it justice, but it's so beautiful. It is small again, but it is absolutely beautiful and perfect for me. And well, guys, that's it from Little Beans Garden. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.